Okay, so we just finished downtown, and this should be the last, this is the end of what I would call the mid-game portion in NG+, which is just like all the levels you can do except for Kelp, Graveyard, Poseidon, Chum Bucket. You should have 56 spatulas and 28 socks by the end of this. No matter what order of these 4 levels you're doing: Downtown, Sand Mountain, Murmler, Rock Bottom. So now we're going to Kelp Forest. You want to go up to Bikini Bottom and warp to on top of the Chum Bucket. Kelp Forest is really, really easy, so don't worry. Okay, I missed that. If you bowl at the right spot on top of that crater, you can get enough momentum to skip the taxi cutscene. It's not that big a deal if you don't get it, but I just like to go for it. Okay, so the easiest way to do this: get up on the sledge, drop down, go on the leaf, go over here. Easy peasy. The way that I like to do it, which is a little bit harder, I'm going to get rid of the jellyfish first. So the way I like to do it is kind of like that. If you've seen like the sock cycle thing in Squid's Dream, it's kind of similar to that. You just do a quick jump as soon as you get your bounce off the leaf to get a little turn in there. Shift does it without that extra jump, which is even harder. I think it's like this. It's really hard to skip that ledge grab with that, which is why I do the extra jump. Sometimes you just don't make it. Bad jump spacing. There we go. But either way, you just want to get in here and then enter vines. So I'm going to show 2 different ways to do this. There's the way without cruise boosting, and then there's the way that's with cruise boosting that's a little faster. So you can just go over here, jump, jump. Easy peasy. You can also do it by like jumping over the slide. But I haven't... Okay, that one worked. I'm not sure. I haven't really messed around with that one. You can also, with a cruise boost, you would get the Mermaid Man text, end up over here, and sort of bash around and hit the time challenge trigger. Either way, it's not that important which method you choose. I think the cruise boosting method is easier just because I've been doing it for so long, but it's not all that much faster, so it's not a big deal if you don't do it. Either way, you just need to get both spatulas, head into caves, get the one that's right here. Now warp to Kelp Caves.
Hey, kid.
Get the Hey Kid for the swag. So you need to shoot this button over here with the cruise bubble. I try to be as close to spatula as possible when I'm shooting cruise bubble there, just to save time, but you don't really have to be. If you're not as good at angling the cruise bubble, you can go out closer towards the edge. Alright, now on GameCube and PS2, it's actually faster to die here if you're good with your cruise boosting. You would cruise boost here and go to the end of the level SpongeBob. But on Xbox and Xbox 360, it's faster to warp to Tiki Roundup. If you hold away from crabs, you can avoid a text box there and save some time. The cruise boosting method to getting to this point is like slightly faster, so it's not a huge deal if you choose not to do it that way. If you're on GameCube or PS2. It's just an option if you're trying to save a little bit of time and you're good with your cruise boosting. Okay, so Kelp Forest, you should have 62 spatulas and 28 socks by the end. It's a really easy level compared to all the other levels in this run. And yeah, now we're going to be doing Krusty Krab.